everyone, to another deep dive episode of Military Tech Zone. Today we're exploring a weapon that military analysts say could redefine naval strategy as we know it. It's fast, it's unpredictable, and it may be the biggest threat that modern carrier strike groups have ever faced. I'm talking about the hypersonic Zircon missile, an engineering marvel capable of reaching speeds that push the limits of what current defenses can even begin to track. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future breakdowns on disruptive military technology. For nearly 80 years, aircraft carriers have ruled the oceans as symbols of ultimate power projection. Massive floating air bases weighing close to 100,000 tons, surrounded by layers of protection designed to make them all but untouchable. Every carrier operates inside a fortress of steel, electronics, and air superiority. Destroyers, cruisers, early warning aircraft, and submarines form a defensive bubble meant to detect and neutralize threats hundreds of kilometers away. Modern naval doctrine has relied on this layered defense system for decades, assuming that any incoming aircraft or missile could be intercepted long before it ever reached the carrier's perimeter. And for a long time, that assumption held true. Traditional cruise missiles, whether US, Tomahawks, European designs, or Russian systems like Kaliber, move fast enough to deliver devastating strikes, but their speeds and trajectories are still predictable. Even high subsonic or low supersonic missiles travel along patterns that most advanced navies can track and respond to with relative confidence. Against these threats, the naval shield of Aegis-equipped cruisers and destroyers has been remarkably effective. But the strategic balance begins to shift the moment you introduce a weapon that doesn't behave the way missiles have behaved for the last half-century. The Zircon belongs to a new class entirely. A hypersonic cruise missile capable of maneuvering within the atmosphere at speeds that were once considered purely theoretical. Presented by Russia as a game-changing technological leap, the Zircon reportedly reaches speeds of up to Mach 9, around 9,800 kilometers per hour. To give that number some perspective, something moving that fast could cross the distance between Moscow and London in about 15 minutes. But the raw speed alone doesn't tell the full story. What makes this missile so disruptive is that it combines extreme velocity with the ability to alter its path during flight. Unlike a ballistic missile, which follows a predictable arc once launched, a hypersonic glide weapon like Zircon stays within the atmosphere and executes unpredictable adjustments as it streaks toward its target. This agility is precisely what causes so much concern in Western strategic circles. Current defense systems are calibrated to intercept projectiles that follow known patterns. They anticipate trajectories, calculate interception windows, and rely on consistent behavior from the incoming threat. Zircon breaks all of those assumptions at once. A missile launched from a submarine or frigate at a distance of 1,000 kilometers could impact in just a few minutes. If launched from closer, the reaction window shrinks to mere seconds, barely enough time to confirm the threat, let alone mount a coordinated response. The question then becomes, how is a weapon like this even possible? The answer lies at the heart of advanced propulsion technology, within a device that seems almost like science fiction, the scramjet engine.